There he is. How are you? That's your zone down there. Hey guys, Chief is here. Hello. Guys, Chief of Police is here. Okay, thank you. Now the rest of the crews are here. Since they probably saw me on TV, I suppose. Okay, just so you know, the Chief of Police is here, so I may swing off to him. Can you hear me? Talk to me on the micro. Can you hear me on my microphone? Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me on the microphone? Can you hear me on the microphone? Can you hear me on the microphone? That's a yes or no. Too many people talking at once. Yeah, can you not hear me right now? Check, check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, test, 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 1, 2, 3, 4. My mic is cranked to the max. Can you hear me? Okay. Is there a reason why she can't hear me? Call Andrea. Not this second, but thank you. I'm still live right now.
Do you want me to drone or no?
Sure.
I don't know if
I'm gonna need a battery. How did you walk in or did you drive
I
in?
got a battery for you if you want
Did you walk in or drive in?
to walk in. Hard for you.
Okay. Yeah, these guys. It was friction the whole way,
Oh yeah.
and it was friction with a lieutenant right now. I was here for the longest time until anybody else got here.
I saw some cop put his hand in your face a little while ago.
Oh, that's okay. I got. I have. Okay, I'll take your answer now.
What do you need?
It's horrible talking to me. No, I think I'm okay still. I put fresh ones in when I left the house, and I'm like, I know this sucks, but you should have called John first.
Yeah. Dude, I didn't even know you texted because I woke up to go to the bathroom.
Oh,
Then
I
I
went to
saw-
bed
then
at
I saw
2,
the
so
text.
just know I got like an hour and a half of sleep, if that. And we still got to do that run through.
You know.
Ooh, this thing's loosey goosey. Thanks, man. Appreciate the tripod.
I mean, where's our
That's
other
the-
like?
I'm like, this always happens. Like, why am I like always the one inside? So, what's up, brother?
ATSB?
Yep, they coming.
Yeah, they're coming.
Okay, well they'll control this after that.
Yeah. What we are is good if you don't mind.
I won't go any farther than this.
We don't need better than this.
We're just bringing everybody live images and let them know what's going on. So you know how we are.
No,
I know we talk. That's why they're in my ear just like they're in your ear.
you're good. I appreciate
1 minute, got you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, no worries.
We'll just know.
I won't walk around this debris because they need to look at it. And I get it. There's probably plane pieces and stuff in here that
Yeah,
they're going to document everything.
There's fuel and all that stuff.
Yeah. The fuel I'm not worried about. Like I said,
Well, I know you're not. But
I was at the palace. It doesn't matter.
the investigator purposes. You understand me? I don't know how their investigations go. but
Honestly, you guys, you know too, but they'll use like health and safety like to move us, and it doesn't matter. Like we have our own insurance. We're in charge of our own health and safety. So
you can risk your life if you want.
yeah, we can risk exactly. So I mean, we appreciate the help, but it's kind of our call to like risk our life for this stuff.
I'm telling you.
That's why we do it. That's why you do it too, a little bit. Probably do it to help people, but
Well, we help people.
20
too.
seconds, got it. Thank you, appreciate it. 20 out. I can't tell. I'm gonna try and zoom in now with this tripod. It's gotta be pieces that gotta be where it's smoldering. My proxy's flashing. I guess I haven't cleared out my proxy. Okay, here we go. Damn it.
Okay, you haven't got any sound from residents.
I got nothing.
Can you see what I can do about
Okay,
it? Now I know where you're at.
okay.
I couldn't get a hold of anybody.
I know. It's awful.
Nobody answered the phone at the station.
One sec. Well, as I'm shooting down the 10,000 block of Sample Street, and like I said, I'm trying to be a little cautious here about some of this yellow covering because it's most definitely going to be a casualty from this incident. But if you look here, you'll see, I want to get beyond this potentially now that we've got some more equipment out here and tripods, and I can get a little steadier for you. But I'm going to punch in a little bit more here just to see if we can see that kind of piece that looks jagged to me. Looks possibly from an airplane, but again, very hard to see at this distance. But you can see whatever it is, it's definitely rested and rounded. I can see kind of a rounded area to the top of that, and then the jaggedy part to the right. So from what I've seen in my experience, that looks like it could be potentially part of the plane, if that's what it was. Still don't really even know what kind of plane, how small, how big. But let me come back out here, and you can obviously see the utter destruction that it caused. Again, this looks like it may have skidded down or skidded through here, but definitely caught all these cars on fire, threw its way through. I'm going to come back out. Sorry about that. I had to punch out of here. And then we'll go into the home here. This home looks like potentially where it may have made the biggest impact and caught that on fire as well. But again, like we looked earlier, I see like a cinder block wall over here that looks like it possibly careened through. And just to give you a little bit of smell-o-vision, definitely smells very, very heavy aviation fuel. They did move a lot of the firefighters out. I'm sure they don't want them close to this as long as they have to be, just because of the contaminants and everything that was going on, obviously, when it was burning. Like I said, we were up at the Palisade fires, and this is reminiscent, obviously, to what the smells were like out there, but obviously this is right here in our backyard on Sample Street, on the 10,000 block in the military housing area. So you can only imagine at 4 a.m. when this happened, this was a harsh and horrible wake-up call for anybody in this area. But as I continue showing you through here, there's a couple of law enforcement officers. There's a car, and if you look at it, the positioning of the car, this is not normal. The car should not be sitting in that front lawn like that and pointed in that direction. I doubt they allowed them to do that. Here's a dog here. I don't know what kind of dog. I'm going to guess it's potentially a cadaver dog, but not sure, because there is still a lot of debris all around us. But that's new. The chief of police has shown up. I did see him come through here. He had a very somber look on his face when he was looking down the street here. Obviously, not something you ever want to happen in your neighborhood. And for as long as I've been doing this, I only remember one or two devastating plane crashes here in the Tierra Santa, Balboa, Claremont area, but this one for sure is one of the worst I've seen. Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. Can you talk to me in transmissions? Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's terrible.
Chief Eddie over here?
The chief of police?
Huh?
Chief of police?
No, fire.
Oh, no.
Tall, skinny guy.
Don't know. Okay, cool. Yeah, no worries. I'm okay right now. I'm going to kind of give them a run through of more things I'm seeing as the light's coming up now, or the sun's coming up. Okay. Nothing. I was just kind of confirming 90. Oh, you'll know when I'm reaching out. I'll be like waving like crazy like this. All right. All right. Appreciate it. They gotta fix that. Yeah, that's been years. It's still been years, and that's a mistake because anytime we put somebody on our lav, which is already pre-wired into channel 2, you can't hear us. That doesn't make sense. Maybe the new head of engineering or whatever they call him will fix that one. $30. Hey, Ned and Eric. There's still a good presence of law enforcement. I mean, we're literally at ground zero here where this is. So behind me, there's a ton of law enforcement. There's a lot of dogs coming through. One of them earlier, looked like somebody's dog was a small white little dog. That means that they're probably still running around scared. That may have been a homeowner's dog because it looked like it was just on a standard leash. But back to the home here that was impacted. I mean, you can start seeing now with the sunlight coming up. I'm going to go up to the second story here, which looks like little pieces of white debris, and I'm going to bet at that high it's got to be pieces of the plane to some respect. You can see part of tree limbs and things like that on this tree. There's a couple of scorch areas, and obviously the big impact there where it hit the car and the truck, and then I think it kind of slowed it down a little bit coming down sample here. But there's another white piece here in the street. I did not see a white car in front of this, so this could also be a piece of the plane. I see another small piece here by this fire hose here too, but let me get you to the actual impact point once again so you can see where it landed and where it ended up. It came straight down the 10,000 block of sample and then went straight down here. You can still see some smoldering. There is a yellow tarp here below the scene, so again, we'll be respectful and not really focusing on that. But here you can see pieces of what looks like the fuselage. I can see a cone. I'm going to focus here again for you and come down and show you this cone piece, which may be the propeller. That's usually indicative of what the propeller is. So I'm going to bet this was some sort of prop plane, maybe a Cessna style plane. We don't know that yet, but again, with what looks to be the cone of the propeller, which usually stick out on the either side of this cone here at the bottom of your screen, and then up to what looks to be left of the fuselage, you can see this rounded piece here, and it's still smoldering. Again, in between these cars, can't really make out what kind of cars they are. Obviously, they've just been utterly obliterated. But as I pull back here a little bit more, I'll kind of give you an idea. Again, of more destruction. You can see windows blown out, obviously. Had to be a huge fireball if you look at the back of this car and how much black that is. Annihilated and demolished this, what appears to be, or what was, a Mercedes at one time. And that probably also, again, slowed it down till its final resting place, which is, I'd say, no more than about 100 feet away from me. Gotcha. Paul Steinbach. I could use that battery anytime. I know. Oh, jeez, that sucks. Okay, I got one light from a full battery. I don't know why. Probably because I've been on for an hour and a half. So. I think I'm okay. It's not flashing yet, but it's going to. I'm gonna go live in about 4 minutes now. So, okay. Bye-bye. Hey guys, yeah. Now that the sun comes up a little bit more, we can see maybe more where it hit, but it looks like it possibly hit this fence here first, then came through, then came down through this cinder block wall, careening obviously past this car, catching this car on fire, and then obviously coming up next to the house we've been talking about all morning at 10297 sample. Looks like, I mean, I don't believe this truck was supposed to be in this area of the yard, so it may have literally pushed it all the way into the home, behind their cinder block wall, and then either hit the house or cause it to catch on fire. Still, details are still kind of unknown in this part, but I will tell you one thing is that the air has kind of calmed down, the wind, so it's very stagnant. The smell of that jet fuel, or aviation fuel rather, is very, very strong right now. So anybody in this area, I'm sure they're going to continue to keep you out of it. It is definitely a bad smell, but as you can see, firefighters here now going up, either taking their ladder way or going up on this roof to look for more things like debris. I'll give you more of an overlook again of where it continued through. This is going down west on Sample Street. These cars, again, this one was not in the middle of the street. This car was not originally in front in the grass in this yard, so it must have pushed cars that were parked all over the place, like I'm sure like a pinball would. And then coming past, obviously, this car catching this one back here on fire. And this looks to be, again, what we looked at earlier as being the end point. This is ground zero here of where that plane lands. You can see the fuselage somewhat in the background here. You can see below, I'll go in a little bit closer here to show you. This looks to be what may have been the propeller at one point. That's that conical shaped piece there. And then as I come back out here, we're still smoldering after hours and hours of this being of this happening around 4 o'clock. So it's been a couple hours now. I will come across here and show you that there are more cars in this driveway here. Looks like 2 side by side. So these were pushed somehow with the impact and windows blown out kind of thing as well too. But obviously an incredibly devastating scene. I've been doing this for 3 decades, and this is one of the worst ones I've seen, especially in a neighborhood. Not something you ever want to see or wake up to, but everybody definitely woke up to this at 4 in the morning.
Got a visitor for you too.
Hey, did you bring me a battery?
Yeah.
We need more if we're going to continue to be on. This isn't going to last. Okay. How come I'm here and you're not?
What?
How come I'm here and you're not?
I know. Well, something gotta.
Thank you.
I'll try to get here as fast as I
You
can.
want me to take a dead one and see if they can charge it in the truck?
Sure. I don't know if we're still on. Let me call her real quick. Somebody was like ringing me while I'm in the middle of going live. Oh, it was
Alright.
you. Thank you.
My bad.
Okay, five more. Okay, trade you out.
Finally got a. I don't know if we got another.
Where's your photog? They should come over here.
It'll do the presser.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good. I'll get back.
All right.
Well, welcome to a once-in-a-lifetime event.
Dude, this is insane.
I know.
I have never seen
So you
it.
can see it went through the fence line there, then through the brick, caught that car on fire, coming into like a fireball. Now it's literally a full fireball all the way coming through here. running these guys up, but look at the positions of the cars. They're like up into the street. There's two vans pushed up into this house up here. I think that's the front of a car, so it either spun it around or something. Because, well, not true. I guess you would park this way. So that's like a red Cadillac or something at one point.
Oh my
I don't know what it is, but you can see the fuselage. So that round thing right there is part of the plane. The propeller is that conical shaped thing right by the yellow tarp there. And then there's more debris as it bends into the bushes here. So I think I brought my water. I was smart enough to grab one because I'm
The fact that there's still smoke everywhere.
yeah, it's been smoldering for, and I think there's a car beyond it too. Yeah, there's a car beyond it that more pieces must have gone that way because there's debris way over there. That's where I would be on the other side shooting back this way
Yeah.
of getting that. But obviously this is the main part here, so. But yeah, this is a radiator. I don't know what kind of car it was, but it was a car. Who needs sleep?
No, no one, not here.
Oh, I went to bed at 3:30.
Oh, Kenny. That's around.
So I'd say maybe an hour of sleep,
Oh my God.
and I took a gummy. Seriously, because I'm like, I gotta go to sleep.
Are you sleepy or
So I'm
no?
loaded in THC right now. But here I am.
You know
Somehow I got hassled so hard.
what? Yesterday,
I got it all on camera. Yeah.
for the first time, I took a melatonin.
Oh.
The worst time to do that.
Yeah.
Worst time. I'm like, oh.
I gotta swear on the new gummies that you can get. Just have to know like what dosage your body can take. It's gonna suck because I'm supposed to like prep for all the technical stuff for a zip trip.
Tomorrow?
Like,
Dude.
like in a couple,
Are
well,
they gonna get? Are they?
a couple hours I'm supposed to. What's that?
Are they canceling that?
I don't think so. Oh, look at that fire over there. Something's on fire over there. You see it?
Yeah.
That smoke right there. They're gonna hose it.
Shoot.
I got him.
Oh yeah. There's black smoke still.
Yeah.
Dude, this looks like the Palisades.
I know. Call Andrea. She's like a pickup issue. Hey, not like it's a big deal, but there's a car starting to catch up on fire again.
Okay, you want to say this?
Yeah, because they're going to put it out here. The fire guys are getting the hoses out.
Okay, I told Carla.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye. It's starting to go out. You gotta take it when I tell you to take it. Don't go to commercial. You should take me now, not 3 minutes. We're in commercial. We gotta pay bills. I get it. Just like what happened when I was at the floods. They didn't want to take me. And I'm like,
God.
do you not see the house like in this like raging river?
Oh my God. Dude, all these airplane parts.
I know. Go for it. It's all you. Watch out for the hose.
So, that way, I look this way. There should be that. Yeah, but I'm not looking this way. So is that the plane over there?
Yeah, you just see that. See the yellow?
Yeah, the yellow tarp.
Okay, see the conical piece?
Yeah.
The cone shape. That's probably the propeller. There was 2 blades on either end, and then that whole thing right there. See where the red car is? Right here. Come over here. Right there. See the red car right there? Right to the right of it is the whole plane.
Oh my god.
Well, what's left of the plane. Oh, come on, boys, charge the water. That's okay. Wait for me. I'll take that. I'm the one that got these guys in here because I fought and fought and fought.
I did. Oh, and they were
Probably pissed, huh?
They were pissed.
Because I was on the air already. Huh? Don't you live down the street? Jeez. I'm like, why are you? I mean, I'll go, but why are you calling me? I'm in the South Bay, and I get here first.
Call me till 10 minutes ago.
Oh my God.
What crashed?
That plane right there. That Cessna.
Passenger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can almost make it out.
Cessna private plane.
Yeah. Roger, got you.
So you guys already went live and stuff?
The last like 2 hours I've been live.
What the hell?
4 a.m., brother.
It's 4 a.m.
Is that when it crashed?
Yeah.
It's like in flight crashed past the
Montgomery Field, yeah. They don't know where it was coming from, but yeah.
Somebody's got to have some sick video. You guys should look for anybody with video.
Yellow cards.
The key is getting cell phone video from people.
Yeah.
There's nobody dead in this house here. I go around the other side for this one. Down there. Because you guys seem to have one.
Yeah, call Steinball. Have them wait here for them. Call Steinball?
You see her?
Yeah. That's gonna be.
Yeah, about 5 or 10 minutes ago, caught this car here, kind of starting to turn into the darker and darker smoke. That means that the heat is still incredibly hot. And if you look here just to the lower portion of my screen, you can see the fuselage that we showed you earlier, and you can see what appears to be probably the propeller. It's that conical shape, kind of dome area here. But if you look in the distance, there are cars all the way down the street on Sample now as the sun comes up. You can see on fire, or that were on fire at one point, and this one is still on fire even a couple hours later. I was waiting for firefighters to put it out because the smoke was turning a little more black. But again, to give you kind of a rundown of what happened here, or at least what we think happened, a plane was coming in for a landing. It sounds like it might have been a Cessna. Sorry, moving the camera around for you. And with the heavy dense fog, you can see how white out right now the sky is. And I saw a plane come over probably about 15 minutes ago. I could barely see them. So it's definitely a visibility issue out here. They may have to be flying instrument only, what's called, because I don't know how you could really see in front of your face up in the sky in this white smoke, or excuse me, white sky. But as you see here, you can see the cinder block wall where it had come through, hit this car. You can see investigators now looking in this yard, and this is where this truck or SUV, I'm guessing it's a truck, where it impacted and then also hit the top of this home here, caught it on fire. You can see investigators and firefighters still here looking. You can also see that it careened through the garage area here. Appears to be some sort of piece of something up there on the second story, and then made it down as we go down west here, down Sample, the 10,000 block, to this car, which is sitting right in front of this house in the opposite direction on the grass. So that impact, may have hit it in the front and spun it around. But you can see even one that's worse right here in front of me, and that's this white, what could have been a Mercedes at one point, caught this car on fire. Literally, the heat must have been incredible at the time coming through here. Like I said, the jet fuel, you can smell it, I can taste it. Yeah, not something you want to wake up for. We're into. Well, I guess they realize this is the scene. Oh, here comes the tape. It's okay. What time is it?
It's almost 7.
Are you serious? Oh my God, I can't believe I've been here for 2.5 hours and I haven't had to pee yet.
Probably going through the 8 a.m. till 8:30.
At some point, I'll just put you on if
Yeah.
you want to go on.
Yeah,
Did you
yeah.
tell them?
Yeah, I let them know.
I thought you were doing the presser.
No, Miguel and Abby took over. I told Miguel
okay.
to stay there
Okay.
for the presser.
Okay. All I have is my log, so
That's fine.
I can give you. They're going to take one more picture to end the show. Let's
Okay.
do that first, and then
Yeah.
then we'll
I'll start with
regroup
the
here.
7 a.m.
Yeah. Actually, here. This was a mess. Let me undo this for you. Can't get this off. I'm tangled. I'm gonna do this. No, I didn't do this, so I must have given it to somebody. $15. Can you hold this for a sec?
Yeah, I got it.
You can try.
I'll untangle it. Okay, we got it.
Okay, I'll get you down
Down here?
here. There should be another eye, too.
Okay. Found it.
Careful, they're still live. You want me to tell her you're going to be up?
What's up?
You want me to tell her?
Yeah,
Still on.
still up.
Call Andrea.
Okay, clear. I'll be on for the 7 a.m. I don't know if it's Trinity or Carla.
No, I don't like that look. Expect something a little lower for you. I'm not gonna like that. I would say get here and then just get out of the way.
Yeah. That's perfect.
We'll start you. And
Yeah.
then oh, let me get this now. That's NTSB, I think, there in the blue.
In the blue.
County of San Diego,
Hazmat team. Yeah.
These IFUs are just black.
Yeah, right now. There's nothing right now.
Brad's thing that it
That's so sad.
Oh, for that fence one. Let's see. Fence might have went another 2 more sections forward where it took it out. So there's a fence line there up high, and then pop came through here. See that first the blue person standing?
Yeah.
Part of that fence is gone.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Okay, here we go, finally. Hey, Trinity, Regina's over there by Kenny. I don't know if she's going to report from his camera, but I'm over here on standby for the press conference. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, presser's been delayed. The chief is late because he's stuck in traffic up the 805, just FYI. I don't know. Might want to just ask her. I don't know. Again, I don't know if she's going to wanted to report from where Kenny's at with Kenny. Okay. Well, she made a phone call to somebody. I don't know who she talked to. She didn't tell me. She just walked away.
drop dead here. I don't need help.
Oh, well. Wow. He was wild.
Jug, there's a plane over there. Get out of there.
Oh, freaking God.
Man, you really are trying to kill me, aren't you? For fuck's sake, man.
Look at that.
That's my battery. Can you do that again? Literally, I was about to grab the cable and be like, yo, wait. But you just yanked it. You alright? Hold on, hold on.
That's what I wanted.
I'm gonna hold this for you while you take care of your there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Breathe. Take a breath.
Hey, Jason.
They may not, but it's still not.
There you go.
All right, now we get.
Oh no! Whatever. You know what? It's better than the whole camera.
I just want to make sure, like, both your guys here, like,
See, that can be broken. The camera, we won't see one.
This thing, I mean, I can always let that. That's what.
okay, okay.
There's that voice right there.
You guys see, you're gonna have to go tell like.
Yeah.
Chris yanked on his Chris yanked on his camera.
Well, no,
Almost
technically, I can't say that because I didn't see it. And it's hearsay at that point.
I saw it. The guy.
Might check that. I'm still gonna see.
Wait for the check. Wait for the check. That little check.
Make sure it clears first.
Trust me, I just need an MRE.
Well, Bill.
Well, and one of the other things is you say they're trying to get information, it's just getting here. We understand there is an assistant chief here. Chief Logan was out of town at the time, apparently is on his way back and may be very close. But we understand this press conference, which has been delayed until we've got it at 7:30, now it's 7, now it's 7:15. It's not just information gathering, everybody's stuck in traffic. You can imagine the team just on the 15 don't know about all the road closures that are indicated that this is an area where we even like ourselves to get here because obviously they want everything free for emergency vehicles.
Coyote.
You can imagine there are hundreds of first responders here, not to mention just physically San Diego Police and San Diego Fire. So speaking of press conference, we are told Assistant Chief Dan Eddy is here.
I think it's
on the
Coyote.
scene,
Can't tell from here.
but he's the only one. We understand that Police Chief Scott Wall will be part of the press conference as well. He's trying to get here. We understand that the mayor, and it may be, I would think that maybe Scott Wall probably is here, though I haven't seen him. I'm looking around the corner where all these officers have gathered, obviously, and trying to gather as much information as they can for this presser that's about to start about 7:15 or so. But we also understand the mayor is going to be here as well, Todd Gloria, and traffic is a huge issue. So just speaking of it here, normally...
We've been
They were able to see the moment after that.
Know so far, we are at the Armed Services YMCA. This is where the command post was. When we first got on the scene here along Santo Road, we immediately stopped at the Navy Exchange because we had heard that might be an area where we could get some information too. What we got was some terrific interviews with people who had just evacuated, self-evacuated. And what was very interesting, again, not to repeat ourselves, but we certainly understand how fluid this situation is and that people are just joining us and just learning about this. We heard from a Marine aviation tech by the name of Sergeant Leonardo Gavillo, and he had just gotten home after an all-night shift maintaining F-35s over at Miramar, and he went door to door along with his wife and said, listen, get everybody up the hill, so to speak, because all the aviation fuel and the fire is going down into the canyon. Get everybody up. So people self-evacuated. That was not an official evacuation center. In fact, we're hoping to learn more about where people should go physically, because most of these people, they've got their animals and their pets and the clothes they immediately put on.
She was supposed to be producing.
This morning. So, again, to repeat, this is about 10 minutes before or so. We certainly would think that given what happened here, the plane was already trying to land in Montgomery as it's taking off. Montgomery's over there. Looks like the plane was approaching from the east and slammed into a number of homes here. We understand at least 15 homes. We don't know how many were destroyed, how many damaged, but at least 15 homes were affected. How many passengers there are, and we learn at least preliminarily, based on a flight manifest, if there is one available, how many people were aboard. I asked the sergeant, I said, in your expertise, can you tell me what kind of plane it was? So that's what we have from our so-called expert. He was terrific in the fact that he was keeping the cool head when everybody else was, understandably, trying to get the kids out, get out of pajamas, and put clothes on, and get the pets in the car. It was pretty chaotic over there. But I will say, this is a military complex. It's Sierra Santa, it's Lincoln Canyon. It is a huge military complex of Navy and Marine families. And despite the fact that many of them are without their spouses that are on deployment, we'll talk to one. There's a whole mindset in the military. Despite the chaos, they appreciate because of the nature of the style of job.